Hey, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Teri Hunter. I'm an intuitive astrologer, and I'm here today to talk about the new moon in Pisces happening on March 10th, 2024 at 1 a.m. Pacific time. This video is going to be based on whole sign Western astrology. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the aspects of the Pisces energy, the aspects of what a new moon means, and what the planets are doing around this new moon to support a bigger version of our physical experiences of our lives than we've had before. And a lot of this is going to illuminate an attitude or a belief system that we've had that has dictated our behavior and our action and offering us new opportunities for success. One of the powerful things about this new moon is that while Saturn is not in a direct conversation, it is not conjunct this new moon, Saturn has been bringing up our history in relation to our dreams, our hopes, what we want to experience in the way of our own creative energy. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the energy of Pisces in general, because Pisces is very emotionally sensitive. We can see here the two fish are intertwined. And in that connection, while it's very divine and can feel very empowering, it can also be a little bit illusionary. It can, in many ways, meld with the other. The two fishes can meld together in a way that they don't know who they are in a situation, and that is the challenge with the empathetic Pisces energy: is to be able to stay in your dreaminess, in your compassion, in your empathy of others, while still allowing your own expansion into the creative being that you are. You know, Pisces rules writers, so does Gemini. A lot of the signs have an underbelly of creativity that overlaps the other signs. So we see writers, artists, poetry, dance, photography, filmography. We also see musicians and designers and theater people, theater actors, even behind the scenes. We will see counselors and therapists here. We will see modern day jobs like video game creators or graphic designers. It is a rich house, and this new moon offers us an opportunity to experience a bigger version of ourselves on the interior as we plant those seeds in the darkness of the new moon. So let me bring up the chart of the day. Sorry, I had Mercury highlighted here. So we see the new moon here is at the 20th degree. We've experienced a series of new moons at the 20th degree, which is the scorpionic degree of my psychology, of the power and control others have over me through money, through sex. The eighth house of Scorpio rules stockbrokers and the stock market and inheritances and taxes and intimacy in a way where you bear your physical body in such a raw way that you feel a sense of vulnerability to the partner. We also see this is where the human experiences the physical death and then the rebirth of the soul in many ways as our belief system changes through those events. So here we see the 20th degree of this new moon. The new moon is the darkest phase of the moon, and it's in the house that is the most, potentially the quietest house in some ways. Pisces rules laboratories, research, places we spend time alone, or where we put humans in storage, like mental hospitals and orphanages, and places that feel slightly a sense of being separated. I think that's why the fish so much has compassion and wants to feel connection. We also see the energy of ashrams and of retreats and temples and a great spiritual houses and homes that this house occupies. It also occupies hotels. So we're really seeing many layers of what this Pisces energy has to offer us. And this new moon planting the seeds of faith, and this is supported by Neptune here. Now, Neptune is 7 degrees away, But at the same time, Neptune is the ruler of the house. Neptune is in its domicile, its strongest energy, and it's at this degree, 27 degrees, the Gemini degree. So I'm really planting the seeds for a new sense of myself in the world and my everyday activities. And a connection to spirit, a connection to your higher power during this time is really powerful. I'm going to click on the sun here, and we see that there's a sextile here to Uranus, liberating me, offering me an opportunity to renovate, to use technology, to use even lightning inspirations. We see that Uranus is at this Venusian degree, the Libra degree, sort of, to me, emphasizing the opportunities for creativity. It's a wonderful time to start to write or journal or set intentions through using the pen or using whatever medium you are to take it from your brain and put it into an earthly format, using a pencil, a pen, a crayon, anything, to just start the process. Because a sextile will offer you an opportunity to feel a sense of rhythm and harmony in this. And this, to me, feels like applying the laws of attraction, applying the divine laws of the universe. We see the Neptune energy. Things are foggy in Neptune's energy. Neptune requires an inner knowing. It's not going to really see with its eyes. And here, this is Uranus looking to the future of what can be, what can be built here in the sign of Taurus, what skills I can use to tell my story or move my personal experience forward. So we see great transformation being offered as I plant those seeds. I become aware of an old story that no longer serves me, or I say to myself, well, that was then and this is now. And then I allow myself to have a conversation with spirit. And I use this 27th degree to really declare what it is that I want to experience in the way of my creativity, my dreams, my enjoyment of this life experience. And then here, there's this opportunity, especially with Jupiter coming up in April. So we're going to see, and we're going into eclipse season. So this is very powerful. I also wanted to bring up that Mercury has moved into Aries. Brave thought, brave interaction. It's on the world axis when it's on the Aries energy, the 0 degree. So I'm birthing something new in the way that I think about myself, the way I speak about myself, the way I interact with those around me, even my siblings. And we see this Mercury in conjunction with Neptune, giving me kind of a more spiritual way of thinking, of speaking, of showing up. What is my attitude? What is my belief? I'm going to sit in my meditation, and rather than asking the divine to give me information, I'm going to start putting my order into the universe. Thank you for bringing me that great job opportunity where I can express myself in my most authentic way. And continuing, Saturn is going to ask that of you, whoever's listening. Saturn is traveling through this house of Pisces right now. So Saturn's going to want you to continue this effort over a period of time. And Pluto is supporting that transformation. Pluto moving back in or into Aquarius is really playing back to the idea of what Uranus is offering this new moon, because Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius. And Saturn is the co-ruler. We see Saturn here in Pisces on the new moon at the 11th degree, the master degree of thought, also the Aquarian degree, which is somehow opening my world up, liberating me from something, first within the depths of my mind, and now then transferring that into my emotional body. Because as Venus is ending her journey through Aquarius, the next day she's going to move into her exaltation. And the conversation, if you've been listening to the monthlies that I've been talking about, is she's going to have a conversation with Saturn about putting structure into her skills, her voice, her own ability to make money or resources to make her life more enjoyable and more flowy. So this is a very powerful new moon. And as I said, the next moon we experience will be on the 25th, and that will be a lunar eclipse in the sign of Libra on the supergalactic center. We'll have a separate video on that one. So I would encourage you all to look where this is in your chart. I happen to have no planets in Pisces, but I do have my South Node in Aries, and Mercury will be having a conversation with it. So this could bring up for me some old dynamics with my South Node, my Martian energy. So look there in your own chart and see where you have your Aries energy that will be supporting the thought process of planting the seeds for your own personal satisfaction, your own pioneering into your own life. And this moon is going to give you a nice, almost a 6-month period of time before we see a full moon in Pisces to help develop and nurture that idea. And while we'll talk a lot about it over the next few months, this conjunction between Jupiter and Uranus is going to offer a lot of expansion potentially with our resources and money. And it's going to be a polarizing one. Some people may discover a challenge, and others will discover bounty and benefit. All right, everybody, that's it for me for this new moon in Pisces. I want to thank you all for watching or listening, I should say. Please like, please subscribe, please share this video, and I will see you soon. Have a wonderful new moon in Pisces.